Welcome, Cougar fans, to another edition of CU Sports Nation. With Easter quickly approaching, our teams haven't skipped a beat as they continue to dominate this season. I'm Jess Cusimano, and we have a lot of sports action to catch you up on. Starting things off, the men and women's track teams have been loving this warm weather as they smash school records left and right. In the Roadrunner Invitational earlier this month, the men's team placed 6th in the meet over at Ramapo College. Freshman Alex Mator qualified for the finals in the 100 meters as he took 5th place with a time of 11.38. Senior Shane King earned himself ECAC Field Athlete of the Week as he and teammate Marquise Williams took 6th place in the 4x100 meter relay. The men carried over their energy into the next weekend at the TCNJ Invitational in Ewing, New Jersey. Out on the track, freshman Michael Maduka finished 10th in the 800 meter run, and sophomore Justice Baskin finished in the top 25 for the 400 meter hurdles. For the field events, freshman Kenzie Jean finished in 12th place in the shot put and 21st place in the javelin event. Junior Javon Jackson finished in 2nd place for the high jump event with a height of 1.95 meters. Jackson's performance earned himself a spot on the CACC honor roll. The women's team also had a successful season thus far. In the Roadrunner Invitational, the team took 4th place with freshman Alexandra Greaves leading the way. Greaves took a win in the 100 meter dash final with a time of 12.82. Greaves also took 4th place in the 200 meter dash with a time of 26.91. Greaves also was a part of the 6th place 4x100 relay team with senior Courtney Macaluso, junior Jennifer Dietman, and freshman Markiah Holmes. Greaves' performance earned her the ECAC Division II Outdoor Track Rookie of the Week. For the field events, freshman Tina LeBron set the school record with a javelin for the distance of 35.33 meters and earning her 5th place. Freshman Melissa Brown took 9th place in the javelin event with a throw of 32.97 meters. At the next meet, the women's team dominated in the TCNJ Invitational with junior Victoria Thaler taking 8th place in the 1500 meter run, followed by junior Jenna Sanfilippo, who finished in the top 20 in the 100 meter and 400 meter hurdles. Junior Jessica Campos also came in the top 20 in the 100 meter hurdles with a time of 18.95. Caldwell took 6th place in the 4x400 meter relay with Jennifer Dietman, Markiah Holmes, Megan Barreto, and Victoria Thaler. Alexandra Greaves took 8th place in the 100 meter dash and 14th place in the long jump event with a distance of 4.79 meters. Her performance in this meet earned her the title of CACC Female Track Rookie of the Week. In the field events, junior Elizabeth Brozak placed 14th in the hammer throw with a distance of 28.37 meters. In the javelin, freshman Tina LeBron placed 3rd and freshman Melissa Brown finished 4th place. Both the men and women's track and field teams will have their next meet of the season starting Friday, April 21st at the Widener University Invitational in Chester, Pennsylvania. The men's tennis team has had some exciting matches both home and away. In their most recent match, the Cougars faced off against Chestnut Hill for a conference match. With some close fights in doubles play, senior Max Ziegler and freshman Lucas Lemick fell in the number 2 spot 8-5. In the singles play, sophomore James Boyko lost at number 4 singles 6-1, and freshman Ulysses Leon Farr came in short of a win at number 5 singles 6-0. The Cougars stand at a season record of 3-7 overall and 1-4 in conference play. The team will conclude their season on Tuesday, April 18th, as they host Bloomfield College in a non-conference match starting at 3:30. The women's lacrosse team has been grabbing wins left and right this season. On April 8th, the team traveled out to Lyndhurst to face off against Felician University. Sophomore Rachel Lucia netted 6 goals as the Cougars cruised past Felician in this CACC game. The team jumped on the board early with goals by Jessica Cullum and junior Pamela Shank. Sophomore Mary Ellen McCarthy and freshman Arden Casela kept up the rally with some nice goals. Keeping the lead in the second half, senior Amanda Times added in 2 goals assisted by McCarthy, who had 2 assists. In the net, sophomore Elizabeth Ruderman had 2 saves, and coming in the second half, sophomore Nancy Benedetto came in as a relief for a shutout 21-0 win. The team didn't stop there as they took on Post University on Tuesday, April 11th. They were unstoppable as both Lucia and Casela each netted 6 goals against the Eagles. Leading the rally in the first half, junior Pamela Shank netted a goal to tie up the game 4-4. Junior Mariah Wynn gave the Cougars the lead, followed by Casela with 2 goals. In this back-and-forth game, Mary Ellen McCarthy added in a goal, and in the net, Elizabeth Ruderman had 12 saves to give this team the 20-10 win. This win sets the single-season victory record for the Cougars as they improved to 6-6 overall and 4-3 in the conference. After the break, the Cougars will jump right back into action as they host Holy Family University Wednesday, April 19th at Essex Valley High School. With the opening of the MLB baseball season, our team here at CU is hoping to keep the bases hot as well. In their most recent games, the men's baseball team has kept up the fight. On April 9th, Caldwell faced off against Bloomfield College for a CACC doubleheader. In Game 1, the Cougars jumped on the board with junior Paul Marinello getting on the bases with a single, then drove in home with a double by senior Michael Bernstein. With the score tied up, junior Justin Giannetti scored with a single by sophomore Mason Marino. Caldwell solidified their win with a homer by junior Kevin Goldman, who also brought in 4 runs for an 8-4 win. In the second game of the night, the Cougars came just shy of a win with efforts by Marino and Goldman, but took the loss 5-2. The team also fought hard against Malloy College on April 11th, but took the losses in both games. The Cougars stand at 8-18 overall for the season and will have their next game on Wednesday the 12th against Post University. And wrapping things up, the women's softball team has had a knockout season so far, keeping up their winning tradition. On April 9th, the Lady Cougars took on Holy Family for a conference doubleheader. Leading the way to a win, senior Lauren Fry ripped 2 triples and scored 3 times as the Cougars took the sweep. In Game 1, the team jumped on the board early with a single by junior Marissa Montesseri. Breaking out of a tie in the 5th, Fry led off with a triple, and sophomore Carly Testa ripped a single to give the Lady Cougars the lead. Senior Sydney Ponto dominated on the mound as she threw a complete game, allowing 1 run and striking out 6. The team took the win 2-1 in the first game and 6-4 to finish off the night in the second game. The Lady Cougars kept up their energy as they took on LIU Post on April 11th. In the first game, Caldwell didn't skip a beat as they took charge of the plate, with Marissa Montesseri homering and driving in 4 runs. Freshman Jessie Johnson singled and junior Kiana Silva doubled for 2 runs to gain a 3-0 lead. The team took the win 7-1 as Ponto struck out 8 for a complete game. In the second game of the night, Caldwell fought hard, tying up the score in the third with sophomore Demetria Katrinos coming in with Lauren Fry from a double by Montesseri. The Pioneers took the lead to earn them the 7-4 win. Caldwell stands ranked 25th nationally and with Tuesday's wins advances to a 23-10 overall and 14-0 in conference play. Senior pitcher Sydney Ponto earned herself the CACC Pitcher of the Week with her efforts in this week's games. The team will face off against Georgian Court University on April 12th for a CACC doubleheader. For this week's Inside the Den with Jerry Milani, we get some insight into the women's lacrosse team and their season so far.
Welcome inside the Cougars Den. I'm Jerry Milani, and I'm here with the senior captain of the lacrosse team, Amanda Timmis. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
So this has been an exciting year for our lacrosse team. Best record, or on its way to the best record ever, doing very well in the conference. And an interesting story for you is you came into this program when it wasn't even a program yet.
Right.
You hadn't even played lacrosse, and here you are as senior captain. How was that decision to come to Caldwell? Where did that come?
Well, like you said, I never actually picked up a stick before my freshman year, so I picked Caldwell based on the academics. I loved the school. I loved the size of the classes. That was my biggest thing to go for, academics. I was working out in the gym, and the coach at the time, Amy Rizzo, she saw me, and she was like, hey, we need people. You look athletic. Let's try it out. And I said, all right, let's do it. So it's, just the way it's been ever since.
And there's still a full month almost of the season to go with the championship still. Now the team made the CACCs for the first time last year, qualified. Right. Bigger goals this year, though.
Bigger goal is definitely to make it to championship weekend. Myself and Rachel were able to make it to the banquet last year. Since Rachel was Rookie of the Year, we want to have the whole team there. That's our goal. We want to get to the semifinals. So like I said, in the beginning of the whole the team starting up, whatever, my freshman year, we had smaller goals. Now, we're reaching big. We're expecting to get to the tournament. It's
a team that's going places. It's a young lady that's going places. Amanda Timmis, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for being with us inside the Cougar Den.
That's all we have for this week. Be sure to support your athletes as the year winds down. There's much more action to catch as we come back from the break, so have a happy Easter and enjoy the warm weather. I'm Jessica Uzumano for CU Sports Nation, and I'll see you at the game, Cougar fans.